Today I'll show you how you hopefully get to use up some of your scrap yarn and then make this beautiful and very unique little bag in the process. I will show you from the very start to the finish line exactly how to do this bag. If you prefer to follow a written pattern, I will of course leave a link for that below, but you can do this bag only by following this tutorial. Finally, I have made a Romanian cord as a strap, but that's up to you which handle you like for your bag. So let's begin. First, I want to talk a little about the materials. For this, I have used a fine weight on 100% cotton yarn, and then I put it double. And you don't need to have two skeins of yarn to put them double. I just take the thread from the inside and from the outside and put them together. But when you have scrap yarn, you always have small pieces, and then it's easy to just find the two ends and put them double. You can do it in thicker yarn as well. Just make sure it fits with a 4mm crochet hook. But I will show you how to do it in a fine weight and put this double. So you can use a DK weight instead, where you don't put it double. I've used around 100 grams in total for this bag. Then I've used a 4mm crochet hook and some scissors, one tapestry needle, and then a few stitch markers. So first I want to show you how I connect the scrap yarn. So when you have two pieces of scraps, you will now take the one end and put on top of the other, and then you will tie a little knot up here. And then you'll do the same thing with the other one. Just use this one and tie a little knot around the other. Like so. And then with the magic knot, you will now let the magic happen. You will pull these two away from each other, and you can see the knots getting closer to each other. And then you'll just pull as tight as you can, and then these two are connected. Then cut all the excess yarn away as close to the knot as possible without cutting into the knot. And then the yarns are connected. And then you can roll the yarn up on your big scrap yarn ball, and then you are ready to crochet when you have enough yarn. So we now have our huge ball of yarn, and I measured it, and there is enough to make this bag. So we begin with a chain, and we will chain 30. So just yarn over, pull through 30 times. And 30. Now we skip the first one and work a single crochet in the second chain. So insert the hook and single crochet. Work one single crochet in each chain all the way across. We made 30 chains and we skipped the first one, so you should have 29 single crochet when you're all the way across. In the final chain though, I will work 3 single crochet in the same chain. So first I will place a stitch marker in this one. I don't have any stitch markers with me right now. I'm on vacation. So I will insert a black piece of yarn instead. So I will remember it by that. And then work 3 single crochet in this final chain. So 1, 2, and 3. And when we work these 3 chains, we now worked our way on the back side of the chain. So now we will work a single crochet in each of the chains on the other side as well. So insert the hook in the first chain on the opposite side, work a single crochet, and then I will insert a stitch marker in this as well. So again, I will use some black yarn as a stitch marker. and then 1 single crochet in each chain all the way to the other end again. When we're all the way across, I will now insert a stitch marker in the final stitch just before I'm working the very end of this. So a stitch marker, and then in the final stitch I will work 3 single crochet in the same stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. So now we worked our way around the end right here, and we will now work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So insert the hook, work a single crochet, and then insert a stitch marker right here. And then 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way to the other end. When we make it all the way to the first stitch marker, we will take this one out, and then we will work 1 single crochet in the stitch where the stitch marker was. And then you have 3 stitches down here before the next stitch marker. In each of these 3 stitches we will work 2 single crochet. So in the first stitch you'll work 2 single crochet, so 1, insert in the same stitch and work another single crochet, and in the next stitch as well 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and then in the final stitch before the stitch marker we will work 2 single crochet in the same stitch. And then we take out the stitch marker, just throw it away, we won't need it anymore. And then we work 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way to the other stitch marker, where we repeat the same thing. We pick out the stitch marker and then you do 1 single crochet in this stitch where the stitch marker was, and then in the other 3 stitches we will work 2 single crochet in each stitch. So 1 increase in each stitch, which is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So that was 1. Then the next one, 2 single crochet in the same stitch. That's 1, 2, and in this next one, 1, 2, and then we pick out this final stitch marker and work 1 single crochet in this stitch. So now the bottom of the bag is complete. We now have the size of the bottom, and we will just be working around in spirals from now on up the sides of the bag. So you just continue working 1 single crochet in each stitch in spirals while you are working the sides of the bag until you like the height of your bag. So 1 single crochet in spirals. I continued until it measures 13 centimeters, and I now want to make the edge a little nicer. So I make sure I am at the edge of the bag, and then I find my loop, and then I will work 1 round with slip stitches. So just insert the hook, grab the yarn, pull through, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and this is just to make the edge a little stronger and a little nicer. Just 1 slip stitch in each stitch all the way around. And when we're all the way around, we have this much sturdier edge and it's looking much more beautiful. Then we, of course, cut the yarn and then we pull this through, and then we can weave in this end. And that's your bag. Then for the strap, you can do whichever strap you like. You can have a little leather strap, which you buy, or you can make a little, just a little strap like so, or you can make like I did here. It's a Romanian cord. I think this fits for this bag, which you can sew on like this. So you have it to carry like this, or you can sew it on like a regular little purse, like this. That's totally up to you. I have another tutorial on my channel on how to do this Romanian cord. I won't be showing in black yarn because no one won't be able to see anything, but I have a very nice tutorial on the Romanian cord, which is a very beautiful cord, which I've made for this bag. So just attach this wherever you like and make a little strap for your bag, and then it's all done. It's so beautiful. So I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!